Well, we were super excited to finally be leaving the Rio and starting our boat life adventure. It was a bit bittersweet to leave behind some quality friends that we had met along the way. Friends who had, like us, struggled through lots of boat work projects here in the Rio, trying to find their way to their next destination.
It's finally come. We're leaving the Rio Dulce. We're going to head down the river in a couple of minutes, and we're going to try and meet up with our friends in Roatan for a little bit, where we can pick up some packages.
Squeeze in here at the gas dock, or I should say Connor did.
This one and maybe poquito on this one. Poquito.
You just gonna pull them in and I'll unhook them? Well, we were all super excited to be leaving the Rio and officially starting our boat life adventure. It was also sad to leave behind some really good friends that we met here over the course of our stay, some of which we hope to see again on the Eastern Caribbean. Others we might not be seeing for quite a while as they are heading to the South Pacific.
Leaving the Rio Dulce. Kelly's putting some laundry out. Maddie's out on the front there, just chilling on the trampoline. It's pretty dark out. Probably gonna start raining. The way I feel about the Rio Dulce, it just seems more authentic. Everybody is actually super nice. I didn't feel in danger at all at any point ever. I didn't feel like our dinghy was going to get stolen. Not to, I was still very careful, but I just never felt like I noticed anything. So the Guatemala people, super nice, friendly. They I was told they get to about a 3rd grade school level, and there's some really smart guys, it's no different. It's just you can tell they didn't have the tools to get them the knowledge that I'm sure that they could have taken in and done well with. So anyway, Rio Dulce, really nice place. It was really hot. The river is gross, so you don't swim in it. That is one catch here.
Here's a secret.
You get super hot and you can't jump off your boat. So some of the marinas have pools, which is very nice.
But you get infection.
Well, Maddie wants to share with you something. Maddie?
Well, you can't swim in the lake. It's super gross and dirty. And also, a lot of people dump their poop in it, like us. And the pools, the pools are also super dirty. Almost everyone I know after going swimming in some of those pools, they get ear infections or bladder infections, and it can be really painful.
But I didn't, and Maddie didn't, and Kelly didn't. Finn ended up getting an earache, but that is partly due to a new employee filling up their pool with river water, which he wasn't supposed to do. He was supposed to be filling it up, from city water, which is pretty filtered and chlorinated already. So we still would take that water and filter it 3 times with 5 micron filter, a carbon filter, and an active carbon filter, both I think 5 micron, and that filters the chlorine that they've treated it with and gets it pretty clean, pretty clean. There could still be some bugs living in it though, I guess, little itty bitty ones that can make you not feel too hot. So then I have a faucet here that's filtered again the same way with a 5 micron and then a carbon filter and an active carbon filter. And then it sends it through a UV light, which will kill all the creepers in there that want to get you sick. So we drink out of that faucet mostly, and then the rest of the boat, using that system, functioned well. You know, we could cook with the water, shower, brush our teeth. We just didn't guzzle it like drinking water. So there's that.
Goodbye, Rio. We're gonna miss all the amazing adventures.
Goodbye to the Rio Dulce, huh, Mads?
Yeah. Miss the 7 altars.
So it sure felt like we had a lot of setbacks trying to leave the Rio, but it's finally happened. It's November 1st, and we are starting off November getting out of the Rio after doing, 102 days of straight boat work, it felt like. Being stuck on the dock, but that's part of boat life. We're pretty stoked. We got a lot of work done, and we're happy with everything. It's going to be hard to say whether or not our solar system is up to par until we test it a little bit, but we'll keep you posted on that. Oh yeah, Halloween was a little bit of a bust for the kids because we were planning on leaving yesterday and going down to Cayo Mondo for a Halloween party, but we were unable to leave because we were having a problem with the solar battery balancing installation. Ended up being an MPPT, which, as I understand it, is what helps calibrate the system from the solar panel to the battery. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but it was something along those lines. So the kids were super disappointed, but what did we watch? We watched a movie, The Book of Life, so that made it all better. And we had a wonderful dinner at...
It didn't make it better.
Okay, it didn't make it better, but I bought them candy, so that should make it better. And we had a really nice goodbye dinner at Coworker. So if you're ever in the Rio, you have to hit up that restaurant. It's awesome, and he makes amazing spicy margaritas. Candy OD over there. Ooh, my favorite.
What's your favorite?
Sour Patch Kids.
What's your favorite flavor?
Here are, this is my helm. Brand new Raymarine Axiom 2, which I'm getting used to. And really getting used to all this stuff. I just put on the infinite vector lines. It will show you your direction, you know, forever. And so, this is the Rio Dulce. We're going to zip up here to Livingston, cross over to Tres Puntas, which is this peninsula here, anchor here overnight, and then zip out around that and over to Roatan. Right?
Right. Glad I can't see it.
Yeah. And on channel 16.
Hi.
You waving?
Here we are, just about to pass the Cayo Quemondo, where we had hoped to go for Halloween. We didn't get the opportunity to say goodbye to our friends on sailing vessel Zoe, so they hopped in their dinghy to give us a proper goodbye. Hey guys!
What's up?
I know, we missed seeing you guys last night. Due to all the delays in Guatemala, our visa and our boating permit here in Guatemala has expired. So we're headed to Livingston to check out and meet our agent Raul, who's already been notified that we're coming. We're gonna have to pay like 3,000 Q to exit, pay penalty for the expiration of our permit, and it's 15 Q per person per day penalty for overstaying our visa. So we're gonna end up paying like 300 bucks, and you know, such is life. And then we're gonna start making our way to Utila. We've made it out of the Rio, but we have to anchor here at Livingston to check out. It's super shallow and quite windy today. And of course, the windlass decides to not work just when you need it the most. Connor and Finn are troubleshooting the situation while I try to keep the boat steady in the wind and not drift into the shallows of the sandbar.
Trying to figure out why.
We're trying to figure out like what's happening here.
I'm just keeping the boat in place.
Guatemala, Livingston. We're trying to anchor so we can check out of Guatemala and head to Roatan. We are hours away. from where we can get this fixed. So that's a problem.
Yeah, manning the helm while they try to drop anchor, but there's some wiring connection that's not working with the windlass. It's a little bit windy. It's like 3 feet deep here. So, kind of crazy.
I saw it's in a cardboard box. I'll send you a picture of it. Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm here at Servamar to meet Raul, but when I got here, he wasn't here, and some guy was here, and he took my passports and then left, said he was going to go get the stamp and then come back. I see him here now pulling up on the motorcycle. I was a little bit nervous, to tell you the truth. There he is. He came back.
Shallow, and we're leaving. It's very shallow. It's 1 foot right now, according to our equipment here.
But that's not taking into consideration our offset, which we have set for 10 feet. So it's probably about somewhere between 10 and 11 feet, which is pretty freaking shallow, a little nerve-wracking. We're navigating basically through a sandbar, which I imagine is like an alluvial fan of sediment from the river, which is directly behind us. And now we're headed to Tres Puntos to anchor for the night. Punta. Tres Punta.
Rainbow.
How are you feeling, lads?
Behind us. When I say behind us, that's what it means, behind us.
Horrible. Horrible. Sorry.
We're on our way to Roatan to meet up with some friends and get some packages and stuff. And we've got 7 hours to Utila and 4 hours to Roatan after that, I think. So that leaves us with 11 more hours. And here's how we're doing. Mom, super tired, like all of us. Dad just watching the helm. We're getting some pretty big waves. It's been pretty rough. Look at that big one. It's been pretty rough. It's taken us. We got started at 1 a.m. from an anchorage over in Guatemala. And yeah, 11 hours to go.
Alright, we have wind on our nose. It's been like 24, 32 knots. Pretty rolly. It feels like a washing machine, so we're just motoring. We got both engines running at 2,000 RPM. We're going 9 knots. And we're trying to get to Utila. Pretty wild out here. Although we weren't sailing because there was little wind and the wind that was right on the nose, it felt awesome to be out on the ocean again, even though we were rocking and rolling all over the place.
Got it. You can see the fog over the waves out there.
Not fog.
rain.
Yeah, but it looks like fog.
The island of Utila. We're heading to Roatan, which is you can barely see in the distance.
Coming into Roatan.
Coming. Okay. There's our friends, the McMasters that we met in the Rio here at the West End in Roatan. Finn's getting the kayak ready so he can go over there and say hi to his buddies.
Yeah, give us a honk. He recognizes us. Yeah. Yeah.
As always, we greatly appreciate you following along with us. We'd love to hear from you, so please leave a comment, give us a like, or subscribe to our show. We'll see you next time.